much, everyone. My name is Neil Brownlow. I'm the Head of Fundraising for Friendship Works. It's a real honour to be here today. Thank you to TFN for asking us here. Thank you all for attending as well. A little bit about us. We are the oldest children's mentoring charity in the UK. We were established in 1977. We support children from severely disadvantaged and vulnerable backgrounds in London. We provide adult, one-to-one volunteer mentors to these children. The thing that makes us different from all other mentoring charities in the UK is we do it for an extended period of time. The minimum commitment we ask of our volunteers is 2 years. They take these children out for an afternoon a week for a minimum of 2 years. Now, it's easy for me to say that what we do is wonderful. I'm very pleased to say that lots of other people think what we do is wonderful as well. In 2007, we won the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service, which is the highest accolade for voluntary organisations in the UK. On Thursday night, we came runner-up in the National Third Sector Excellence Awards for Volunteer of the Year as well. So other people think what we do is valuable. We believe that friendship really works. And the key to that are 2 interesting data points from our service. We spend a lot of time and energy matching the right volunteer with the right skill set to the need of the child. And the efficacy of that can be shown in the fact that 90% of the matches we make last for at least 1 year. Even more excitingly, over 50% of the matches we make last for 5 years or more. It's a very, very powerful effect of the hard work we do making the correct match in the first place. For many of these children, this is the only truly altruistic and only truly one-to-one relationship they have with an adult. I'll give you a little story to demonstrate that. Donald has been supported by our charity for over 10 years. His mentor, early in their relationship, noticed some signs that were indicative of either abuse or severe neglect. The reason his volunteer was able to do that was because only his volunteer was with this child week in, week out. Social services were interacting with this child, but in crisis management situations. They were not there once a week, every week, repeatedly. Very sadly, Donald was taken into care, and over the last 10 years has been in numerous foster homes and numerous residential homes. The important point is that his volunteer mentor has stuck with him throughout that period. Even when Donald was taken to a residential home outside of London, his volunteers continued to advocate on his behalf, to attend case conferences on his behalf, and to be his friend. He is the only adult in Donald's life who is providing an altruistic one-to-one relationship. We know this stuff works because it creates a sequence of outcomes. Those outcomes are self-confidence, helping to teach children trust in others, better school attendance, a whole sequence of things. But it's easy for me to say that, to sit here and say that we're helping children to improve their life chances. What's more important is that external bodies validate this. Again and again, research and academic reports by King's College London, by UCL, by New Philanthropy Capital, by Guy's Hospital have shown the efficacy of the outcomes of the work we do. And you can read these reports online, you can look this stuff up, but it's very important to us that external bodies are validating again and again and again the work that we do. The help that we need now, and we need it urgently, is that we have 68 children on our waiting list at the moment, children like Donald. These children are referred to us from external bodies, from social services, from schools, and from other charities. We're not actively seeking these children. They're brought to us in moments of crisis by other agencies. Over the last 6 months, we've made some radical changes to how we process volunteers in the early stages of recruiting them. We've had some amazing support from Google and some even more amazing support from the Salesforce Foundation, who have radically helped us to use technology to reshape our initial volunteer recruitment processes. That's been amazing. It's produced significantly more volunteers and a much higher quality of volunteers. But what that's doing now is producing a greater need to train those volunteers. And training those volunteers is absolutely vital to the work we do. 1, because it gives them the skills and the power to be able to go and do this work. And 2, because it allows us in a 2-day training program to watch these probationary volunteers interact while our caseworkers can see how they interact with other people and with children. Very specifically, the type of money we're looking for, £5,000 will fund 15 volunteers to go through a 2-day training program. Now, if you consider that over half of all the children we're supporting will be in a relationship for more than 5 years with our volunteers, volunteer, the per capita cost of about £300 to go into 5 years of relationship is a terribly small sum of money. We're trying to double the number of children we're putting through the system, and we want to double our incomes while trebling our outcomes over the next 3 years. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and look forward to taking any questions. Just to declare a very small interest as well, Sonal of the Funding Network, by happenstance, spent 6 years as a volunteer with Friendship Work, so has also agreed to answer any questions if anybody has any specific questions about volunteering.